Okay. Oh, I'm kind of tired today, y'all. Okay. Hey, Chris. Hey, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the live, y'all. I'm actually kind of tired. I really just woke up from a nap. Honestly. So let me set up the TikTok live too. Hold on, y'all.
Right when they thought they had you, they realized they got.
I don't know. I might need to move my camera back just a little bit. Let me see. Then it's raining like crazy, which is interesting. Okay, there we go. Okay, so aside from YouTube, now that I have everything set up, yeah, period. Okay, y'all. So it's Friday, but for some reason it give like rainy. It give like kind of vibe. Okay, so I'm really being nosy right now, low key. Honey. Sorry, y'all. What is going on? Oh, child. I gotta stop Instagram because they be getting nasty getting me. Let me go see what's going on here. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into the readings and the questions and all that stuff. And we gonna see what's popping off. I'm gonna go ahead and start reading for y'all. The first person, Leonard. Hi, Leonard. You said it's over between me and Dan. I've walked away from him and he turned on me. Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. So let's see. Is it over between you and Dan? You've walked away from this person and they've turned on you. So with the Ace of Swords energy, yes, it is over between you and this person. Um, I don't know if you feel like it's over, but it is over between you and this person, okay? This is definitely somebody here, Eight of Cups. They're like, ever since you walked away from this person, yeah, Four of Pentacles, they've been holding back or acting like that it has not affected them. And the fact that it definitely has. They could definitely just be trying to act hard. Seven of Swords energy, but they know exactly what they've done. Okay, with the Seven of Swords and Ace of Pentacles, the King of Cups and the Wands energy. But now they're realizing, like, it wasn't all a cracked up to be, or more importantly, with the King of Cups energy, they could feel how you feel now, and that's just how the cookie crumbled. Um, KK, you said, did I talk to you yesterday about Sam? KK, I honestly don't remember. If you didn't see me live, then you didn't talk to me. There's a lot of fake TikTok accounts. Please do not get scammed. All right, if you didn't talk to me on live, like face to face, how we are now, you probably weren't talking to me. I'm not sure if you did or not. I would have remembered. If not, yeah. And then, hey Milano, welcome back. Also, Leanne Wested on YouTube. You said, "How do we pay for questions?" So, under the video, in the description box, you can pay for a reading or for questions, and it'll put the Cash App and the PayPal is there, so you're able to get in on the question. And then who asked the question? Milano on TikTok. You said, Kai, should I be expecting a lot more money by the end of July? Hold on. All right, so Seven of Cups energy, but it's in the reverse. Thank you for the rose, Christine. So yeah, you could be honestly by the end of July. I'm gonna say no with the World card because it's like you want this elevation in money or finances to happen, but with the World card, something is not completely secure in your life, nor is the cycle over. Queen of Pentacles, you will have an increase in money. It just won't be by the end of July, or it's not going to be how much you think. Eight of Cups energy. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right. And then you say, I got my car, but I don't know. Do you make money with your car? And then Monte, you said, well, I get proof to re-enlist into the army this year. With the strength card energy, you could be wanting to do this, but I don't see this happening for you. 80 cups, 5 of cups, the page of swords, and the strength card. The answer is no. The answer is no. Thank you, Christine, for the gifts. Yeah. So with your car, you may be able to make funds with that, but it's not going to be anything extremely high. Okay. But as right now, I didn't see that. I just saw a steady, if not in decreased income. Christine, will Peter contact me this month? Okay, so I feel like you could be waiting on this person to contact you energetically or spiritually. They will, but they're going to continue to juggle. They're going to continue to juggle you. B, does Pop have an alternative motive for me? The answer is yes. Ruth, will Chris and I see each other next week? It seems that way, likewise, but it depends on if one of you guys are distracted. All right, we're gonna go to the next person, and then I'm actually I got somebody's cash app. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see who it is. All right, so Leanne, I did get your cash app, and then I wanted to know what was your question concerning. And then for those of you guys who are on live, damn, that's some crazy ass fucking lightning. If okay, if the live does go out, you guys, I definitely apologize. All right, the weather is extremely strong today, um, which is interesting when the full moon starts today and the weather is a little strong. All right, so Leanne, you asked me, you said, should I go to Dallas to visit my cousin on Saturday? Um, this would be nice. Eight of Wands energy. Put something on the Ace of Cups. Why is it in the reverse? All right, so that would be nice. It would be a great thing to do, but I feel like the reason why you should not do this, we have the answer no. Oh, your cousin. I thought you said your crush. Let's reshuffle. Okay, hold on. Excuse me, spirit. Not her crush. Not her cousin, but her crush. Not her cousin, but her crush. She goes to her crush in Texas, Dallas this weekend to visit them. All right. All right. So the first card we have here, we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. All right. So let's talk about that for a second. Give me 1 second. So we have the Two of Pentacles reversed. The Moon card, the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Cups reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, last but not least, Queen of Cups. So I feel like you and this person, whoever this crush is, they could be crushing on you and you could be crushing on them. But the reason why, the answer is no. I'm going to tell you why. The answer is no, Two of Pentacles in the reverse, because more importantly, you could feel overwhelmed or overzealous or feel like you need to just do the absolute most to go see this person, right? With the Moon card. But there's something going on in the background that you do not know. Yeah, Five of Cups. And this person could miss you or they want to see you as well. Okay, or they may end up having interest in you as well. But I feel like Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Pentacles, Four Cups reverse. It's like you may invest into this, but you may take a great financial loss. Either a great financial loss or a great emotional loss will come from this. All right. Five of Wands energy and the Ten of Cups. It's better to stay where you are and in the energy that you are in. Five of Wands energy. Instead of going out of your way to do this here, I don't know if you're trying to prove something to this person, show them that you like them, get to know them, or they like you too. So you're trying to see where things go. But yeah, Nine of Cups and then Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're fine exactly where you are. And I feel like right now, when it comes to your life, you could definitely be getting exactly what you want, or things should be really, really good. It's not the fact that they don't find you attractive. It's the fact that yeah, 80 Wands energy, Four of Pentacles. There's something they're not telling you, or they're not being honest about. Knight of Pentacles energy, or they're wasting your time. They could have been told you something, but they're going to waste your time and get you to come all the way out there. Knight of Cups energy for an offer opportunity to see where things go. Like this gives me energy. Like if I don't know if you've ever seen those movies and stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna go to Hollywood and see if I can become a star, and the next thing you know, it doesn't work out. But everything was in alignment, but it just doesn't work out for them. It gives me that energy for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yeah, Emperor card and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting a different side of the coin could be a significance. And then I'm hearing Erica Baidu. All right, so that is your answer. I feel like you may really want to go out there, or you want to see your crush and all that stuff, but it wouldn't be worth it, or what you're risking isn't enough to just be like, oh, I'm just gonna go and do this and do that and hopefully things work out. The answer is no. I wouldn't suggest that. Okay. All right. So the next person, Lee, you said it's over between me and Matthew for good. The answer is yes. It's over between you guys, and more importantly, the hard part is over. All right. The next person, Shan, you said is Jay wants to date you. I feel like this person is interested in you. I wouldn't go as far as dating here. They do see you as an option with the World card and the Cherry card, but I don't see you guys dating. The answer is no. Good afternoon. Wanda, you said, well, Tyler and I reconcile. Five of Swords, I feel like you want to reconcile with this person with the Four of Cups energy, but this could be something that either you want to do because you don't know what to do, or more importantly, Nine of Cups, this could be something that you really want to do with this person. I feel like you guys will reconcile, but, Emperor energy, there needs to be a change in circumstances here. Queen of Wands and the Emperor, or a change in movement, choices, and decisions when it comes to how you guys do each other. Ten of Cups, Six of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Three of Wands energy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. But somebody's like being strategic with the other person, but coming off as genuine, and then the other person is genuine. Three of Wands energy. So be careful with that situation. You're welcome. Hey, twin junkie. LaShayla, welcome back. All right. You said, will Tontrill really come over today? I feel like this person's intention is to come over, but I feel like with the Four of Pentacles here, yeah, it looks like they're going to come over today, either today or like they're going to be coming over very soon. Yeah, with the King of Wands, you're on this person's mind a lot. This person thinks about you a lot more than they tell you, or they think about you a whole lot. Seven of Wands, but I'm seeing them. They want to knock on your door. They want to see you. They want to spend some time with you. So the answer should be yes. Hi, Diapu. Takia, you said, is Khalil really liking me, or is he interested in me? All right, you could be wondering this about this person with the King of Swords energy. The answer is yes. This person is interested in you, but I feel like they're not trying to get attached, or they could be realizing the feelings and emotions they have for you. The answer is yes. Let me see. Thank you so much, Dia. And then did I skip anybody when it comes to readings and stuff like that? If you guys did pay for a reading, please let me know. It will be longer. Yes. We'll talk about it, but I just want to make sure I'm not skipping anybody. Also, I'm not going to be on live for a long time today, y'all, because I'm actually a little bit tired. I do not have Chime. I am so sorry. I don't have Chime, baby. Tiara. All right. Once again, it is one yes or no per person on TikTok only. After that, you have to pay for the question. And then, Tiara, you said, is Brandon cheating on you? Yes. This person is cheating on you. But I feel like Two of Pentacles, they think that you should not know, or you shouldn't even be in their business anyways. Yeah, Temperance card reverse. There's some type of imbalance here that's making you feel imbalanced or emotionally affecting you. And I feel like your emotions or your body trying to tell you. Seven of Wands, King of Wands, Eight of Swords. This person can feel very guilty here. They know they need to stop. but they haven't stopped. Um, yeah. Tell me more. Let's go to the next person. Elijah, will I get a car and a job soon? I feel like right now you could be battling a lot of things here, a lot of things, a lot of problems, a lot of distraction, judgment card. Yeah, I feel like you will be getting a job soon. Karmically, karmic debt is being restored. Or you will be getting a job soon. But a car though, Page of Swords energy. I'm not gonna lie. Um, I don't really see you having a car. I feel like in order for you to have a car, it's gonna take a long time. Yeah, you will get one, but it's gonna take a good little minute. All right. But a job, yes. Okay. All right. If I did miss anybody, please let me know. You are welcome. And then I think somebody texted me. Nah, this something else. And I'm actually doing live kind of early today, y'all, because I don't know. Like, I gotta go to work tomorrow, but I gotta take my hair down too. Yeah. You're welcome. Hey, Leah, welcome back. Parisa, you said, will I receive an approval to get my visa soon? Six of Wands and the Strength card. The answer is yes, even though this has been a very strong or debilitating situation. The answer is yes. You will be able to travel or move or wherever you're trying to go with this visa. You will be able to get there or go there. Okay. So that's yes. Also, Jaleesa, thank you for the perfume. Aaliyah, will my bay leaf spell work? I don't know if you did it today, but today would be a great day because it's Thursday. Let's see, will this work for her? The Sun card, the Two of Wands energy. Okay. So I feel like you want this to work for you with the Eight of Cups reverse. I feel like the answer is yes, it will work in some capacity with the Two of Wands. But there's still some type of decision you're gonna have to make here and more energy, more focus that you're gonna have to dedicate. But the answer is yes. You'll hear some type of news or change in your situation. All right. Next person, Jaleesa. Will Ever and I hang out this week? I feel like you could be determined to hang out with this person, determined to make this a reality in some kind of shape or form. Eight of Swords, the Star card. I feel like you could be getting your hopes up. Magician cards, Page of Pentacles, but I'm seeing this not working out, or something comes in between this. But Aaliyah, the answer is yes. So yeah. All right, Christina, will CZE and I get back together? I feel like you guys will get back together, or you will be on speaking terms again. Knight of Swords energy with the Seven of Swords, but there's some type of betrayal or sneaky energy that you should be aware of. And Aaliyah, I would definitely do so. Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. Um, who was I gonna say? Tiana, you said, will I pass my NHA? I hope so, even though it was really hard for me to pass it. You should. Yeah, Two of Swords. I feel like right now you could be nervous. I don't know. I feel like right now you could be like extremely nervous. Two of Cups energy with the Hierophant card here. Or you could be studying a lot or feeling like there's so much on your plate, but you really are focused on this Two of Wands energy, the Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Wands reverse. I feel like, yeah, you should be able to pass this here. King of Pentacles, you may need to do a little bit more studying here so you can get a better score. Okay, but you should be able to pass this unless there is some type of distraction that comes up. It's destined for you to pass it, no matter how many times it takes. Um, Next person, Lauren. Is Richard going to try to get back together after today? As of right now, the answer is no. The answer is no. King of Wands energy and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you could be hopeful, but the answer is no right now. Okay. Stacy. All right, you said, is Ziz interested in me romantically? If you want a personal read, let me see. I will pin it for you, or you can just click my booking link. I know TikTok is a little different. I do have a booking link though. I'll message it to you. If you could just message me that you want a personal read. If not, we can do a more extended reading on live. That's why I have the paid readings. Um, but whose question was it? So Stacy, you're wondering if this person is romantically interested in you. As of right now, I'm going to have to make it a no. Yeah, we have the Judgment card, the Eight of Cups, the Cherry card, and Ten of Swords. The answer is no. All right, yeah, with the Moon card, the Knight of Cups, you could be thinking this, but don't think too much into it. The answer is no. Tower card and Six of Pentacles, like, and this could be a time moment to hear like no, but yeah, it's either that or this person playing in your face, and then you find out after the fact. So yeah, Kaylin, you said, will you be seeing Mike again? Ten of Wands reversed. This could be something here that you're really wanting peace concerning. King of Pentacles energy, the Ace of Pentacles. You will be seeing this person again. Yes, you will. You will. I feel like the Most High God and the ancestors are working on this person with the full card and Six of Cups. But he's through peace of self, so you will be seeing them again. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pin it again for those of you guys who want to get paid readings. Once again, it is one yes or no. After that is a 15-question mini read, or a 15, not 15 question, $15 mini read. Or if you have another question after your yes or no, it is $15, and it's $5 to skip the line. Yeah. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:13. I don't even want to hear no damn Beyonce right now. I did pass my NHA. I passed it. I think I got, like, for my score, I got a 398 out of 500. It was a very, very hard class. It was very hard. I passed my NHA, and I think I passed that like in 2022, 2023. No, 2022 is when I passed my NHA. Um, so yeah. Only thing I can say is that study, 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 but only study for 2 hours. After that, um, don't fuck it up. Don't keep studying and shit. Belle, you said I should pay just to ask if Nick and Landry will remain a couple outside the villa. LOL, I love them. I love them too. I do. I honestly, I think they will. But I really like, they look so, and they feel so good together and all that stuff. But I don't know. Alandria, she just gives me this wishy washy energy where it's like 1 minute she's all over him, and next minute she's not. But they look so good together. They did the parenting challenge really good. So yeah. All right. Hey Danny. And then Tiana, you said, are you still in school? Yes, I am still in school. I'm a double major. But I am currently a phlebotomist and a behavioral technician. Um, yeah. So yeah, I used to be a CNA. That shit was hard as fuck. How do you feel about a Scorpio? Danny, you said, how do I feel about a Scorpio Sagittarius? I don't, I like Scorpios. I like Sagittarius. It depends on how they are. Thank you, Kia. Thank you so much. You said, yeah, but she's a Gemini. Of course, she wishy-washy, LOL. Yes. I wonder what Nick's sign. Do you know what Nick's sign is? But when I found out she was a Gemini, it all made sense. Or like the way she talks, moves, acts, and how she flirts, like, period. And then Taylor, he's a Gemini too. So I was like, that's why y'all was having so many clashes, but y'all was getting along so well. I peeped that. But yes, Tiana, all you gotta do is just study for 2 hours. If you study for 2 hours every single day, you will be fine. Would you ever do your RN? Yes, I am in school actually for my RN. All right. I don't do pregnancy readings. I'm so sorry. I am in school for my RN right now. I'm almost done, and then I'm in school for my radiology. Yep, my RN, my radiology, and then my management, healthcare management. Yeah, I don't know. I might change it, and then yeah. So I don't know, but I'm really close to being done with my RN though. So I'm just trying to like hold on type shit. Yeah, I know. I really like it though. I feel like, if you can pass your NHA, I know for a fact you can pass the NCLEX because it's literally the exact same. The only thing is that the information is more towards patient care. But if you've had a patient care job or you worked in healthcare, it's a start. It helps you ingrain the information. And then you said, Bell, you said Nick is a Pisces. I could see him being a Pisces. I could see that. But a Gemini and a Pisces together, they work well. They work really well together, but also it could be very explosive as well too. But they work well together. So yeah, that's what I know. That's what I think. Yeah, I've been a caregiver for 7 years. Yeah, I did like caregiving. I really did. The only thing is that I fucking hated the fucking coworkers. I hated the other coworkers and shit like that, like nurses and other people. Because they were just always nasty or like they make your job hard. They give you all the total patients. But if you like work in a nursing home, it's easier. Yeah, they're very fucking petty. And then it's like when you spaz on their ass, they should act like you the problem. But I did love my caregiving job. I love to talk to people, make them feel good, etc. I didn't like prepping the bodies, the dead bodies, and doing all that stuff, or like I didn't like doing patient care, like cleaning up people, specifically like really rude or racist people. I fucking hated that shit. So yeah, but I love caregiving though. If I could be like an at home caregiver to somebody that I know permanently, a rich person, I would definitely do it. Yeah. But I like my job now though, being a behavioral technician, because I come across like so many different kinds of people, like crazy people, meth heads, crackheads, children, adults, like everybody. Um, it's interesting. You never know what the day is gonna look like. Not Nicolandria. They must. I wonder if they're having a new episode of Love Island today. I just thought about that. Actually, I think I should look that up. Because I think normally they come out every single day. Like for Love Island, I could have sworn there was a new episode coming out today. Like I know I'm not tripping though. You said how do I feel about Tauruses? Typically I like. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nayla, the Virgo. I like Tauruses. Taurus men, I feel like they're really nice, really fun. They like the more luxurious things of life, but they're very sketchy from time to time. Taurus men are very sketchy, and they're similar to the women. They both like to get in, like unevolved Taurus. They get into these spats and problems and all these different things with other people and act like they don't know what's going on because they don't take accountability or they feel like they're not the problem. But I feel like I like Taurus men more than the women. The women could be very catty and messy and then not want to fight or whatever. And then Kia, you said as an Aquarius, I don't get along with no sign. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I be feeling like that too. Depending on who the person is, I can always tell if I'm gonna along with them, their moon sign or their rising sign. Me as an Aquarius, I do get along with other Aquarius, but only the evolved ones. The ones that are not evolved or they're karmic, we be bashing, we be going back and forth like you got me fucked up. Okay. As an Aquarius, I feel like we typically get either we go really well with Libras because Libras are our enemy signs. Until it's like things are cool until they get ugly with Libras. Um, you said I'm such a mess. I like Libras though. Like I just don't like the Libra men. I don't like Libra women either, depending on how they are. I just feel like they're both manipulative. They're both really manipulative or really like shady, but they're cool though. You said I'm a Taurus. My best friend is Aquarius. I can actually see that. But the only thing with you having your best friend that's an Aquarius, I would have to know their moon sign because Taurus and Aquarius work really well together. But over time, they're like a toxic match for each other. But they work well though. Like I can kick it with Taurus. I like Tauruses. They're cool and shit. I don't really have no problem with them, but it's like You get too deep, and it's like, okay, you pissed me off now. So yeah. Hey, Mantra Mama, welcome back. Um, I think I'm going to put up a series about like zodiac signs because I know so much about them. Like I could read a motherfucker down. Like even people who don't be like, oh, I don't believe in that shit. They're probably a Capricorn or Aries. Who, oh, don't believe in you said Leo women, but Leo men, hell no. Okay, so I can't do Leo men. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't care what they buy me. I don't care how they act. I don't. Mm-mm. And Leo, like Leo's period, when you're in Aquarius, you have to trust them to your own detriment because they're not really that trustworthy. They want everything to be about them. And if they're dealing with you or they're like so strongly up your ass, it's because they a hoe and you a hoe too. Or you have something they want. Or they view as a star, just like they're a star. They're the lion, the king of the jungle, and you're a star of the sky. I don't like Leo women though. Every Leo woman that I find, they're like super cool and shit until I find out they're messy as fuck or they're fake as hell or they telling all my business. Yeah, but they cool to party with. They cool to party with. Cool to go to events with. But once you outshine a Leo or they start to compete with you or they want to be you or whatever, it just you gotta wrap it up. You just gotta wrap it up. You say you're a Taurus sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising. I really like people with Scorpio moons. I just feel like they're very intense. They're very intense, and they also have like this unspoken trauma, where this is like them and their mother, them and their childhood, or like something to do with their mother being a bad person, or their father being not around, or their father being like on bullshit. If their father is fine, it's typically the mom who has problems. So it just goes in between. Hey Erica. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I think. Because me personally, like I'm a cusper in so many different ways. Like I'm an Aquarius sun, but then my moon is an Aries moon. But then sometimes my moon is seen as a Libra moon. And then the same thing with my rising sign. It's like I'm a Libra rising, but at the same time, it's like my rising can come off as a Cancer rising. And then my dad's a Gemini, but he's a cusper. So it's like all these different things put together. And then West Side Butterfly. Mantra Mama, I did get your cash app. I didn't know what your reading was going to be about. Hey Jay, welcome back. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like it just all depends on like if you're romantically dealing with somebody and you're an Aquarius, you need to check their moon and their rising. Excuse me, their moon and their Venus. Um, but I typically do not get along with other Aquarius. Like the women, I'm sorry, but every time I meet a woman Aquarius, like she be so cool until she's weird as fuck and not in a good way. Like either she's competing, she's being fake or shady. She's or she's trying to be me better than me. Yeah, or they're just really jealous, really competitive. I think I've only met one evolved Aquarius, and she was cool until she wasn't, but she's still cool. You say you love Aries. Yeah, I really like Aries suns. I really love Aries suns. I think they're so fucking cool. Um, I think they're so fucking. I love Aries suns, but they just come with either a lot of drama or they do a lot. But they're fun. You just gotta be able to tell them like, hey, you need to chill the fuck out. Okay. I love an Aries sun. I've never met another Aries moon, and then typically when I meet Aries, I like the Aries women. When I meet Aries men, I typically don't like them. I don't like them at all. I remember I was dating one. He was okay. He was with money and stuff, but he would just have these temper tantrums. It was too much. Like, relax, you blowing my high. Um, and then Mantra Mama, you said I'm a Libra sun, Cancer moon, Sagittarius, and Mars Venus. Oh, okay. So you have your enemy sign with your Aquarius, which is your sun sign, and then your sun, moon, and rising is all in Aquarius. God damn, I've never seen that before. Now that is unique. That is a unique birth chart. Oh wow. Yeah, Kia, that is like extremely unique. You're like Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. So people may feel like you're a bitch all the time, but you're not being a bitch. You're just like blunt. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. But Aquarius, I don't know. I just feel like we go well with either Sagittarius, Gemini, other Aquarius, Libras. Honorable mention, Pisces. That's it. Everybody else is on some bullshit. Hey Bree, welcome back. That's what I feel. Ashley, how do I find things out going on with that? How do I find things out going on with my money? In order for things going on with your money, you need to check your Venus, check your Jupiter, check your Saturn. because Saturn is the planet of karma. Your Venus is going to be like, your love life, but also your long term foundations, which is your money, your finances, your career. And then your Jupiter is where you have luck in all areas of your life, which also alternately affects your finances. So check it out in your birth chart. And then Mantra Mama, what was your reading about, or did you just want a general? Bree, you said, "Will my sister and I reconcile our friendship? I miss her." Empress card energy. Two of Swords. I feel like, yeah, things could be like rather hard between you and your sister. Three of Pentacles. I feel like you guys will reconcile though, or move forward with the Wheel of Fortune. But I feel like somebody is just wrong. Somebody's wrong. Somebody has to pay some type of karmic debt. But aside from that, things will have the potential to go back to normal. But if not, things are just going to be very harsh and rough. All right. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. You're gonna feel like you guys are not on the same page for a while. All right. Yeah. Hey, Domino Boo. Read is about me and my Aquarius. Oh, okay. Let's take a look. I'm gonna use a different deck, and then I have Caught Up in the Rapture playing by Anita Baker. Um, so I feel like in the situation with your sister, you said, "What about my sister? What do you mean about your sister?" Um, I switched to Aries and I'm a Taurus. Y'all clash a lot. Aries and Taurus is like clashing energies. Like y'all could be cool for 1 minute, but it's very inconsistent. I just can I cash app you for the personal and text that number? Yeah, you can do the personal, and then I will just send you the reading. So you'll cash app me $30 more, and then I'll make it a 30-minute reading for you, and we're going to extensive detail regarding you and your Aquarius, and then I'll just pre-record it to keep it private, and then I'll send it like the number that you text, the number that I always have, like on Instagram threads and all that stuff. You can text that number or whatever number you have. Um, and we could just do it like that. If that's what you want to do, Mantra Mama, that's totally fine. I don't mind. No, I'm saying for a separate reading, I still want this one. Oh, okay. So for a separate reading, you can go under any of my YouTube videos, and it will have a direct booking link that's going to take you to the booking site to book a general reading or a love reading or what's hidden, or whatever kind of. I provide a lot of readings, so off the top of my head, there's so many. You can just scroll through them and see which one that you like the best. Or if you want a reading on two people, I have a two-person reading. If you want a reading on the new month, I have a reading on the new month, or different things like that. I want the "What the fuck is my problem" read. Oh, I love when people book those reads, but they could be a little like harsh, because I'm gonna tell you exactly what your problem is. Like, okay, you're doing this, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. It's like very, I won't say cut and dry, but it's kind of like boom, 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 boom. And then we're gonna talk about what you need to be doing to fix all this stuff. And then we're gonna get you some oracle, and then we get how people are viewing the situation. It's okay. I need the hard truth to shape up. Period. Especially with this full moon in Capricorn, it may take a little hard truth. Okay. Also, Kia, thank you for the tip, love. I think that's a tip. I don't know. But yeah, so you can definitely book that. I do have a lot of people who book the "What the fuck is my problem" read with me, and then we go over for 30 minutes. Like we break that shit all the way down, monetarily, physically, financially, emotionally, ancestrally, your path, all that stuff. Yeah. So yeah, and then I see you, Kia. You get in line. But anyways, let's look at your energy here with you and your Aquarius. Let me tell you, I probably need to book that because I need it, but it's nothing but love and elevating. Yeah. So if you're worried about love and elevation, we will touch on that. But if there's not any other problems, then they probably won't come up in the reading. But I do provide a lot of different kinds of readings. So yeah. But it's just like this, like how you see me. But I send you the video. You can save it in case you want to go back. Because sometimes people always tell me, like, I've had people tell me where like my read will resonate for then, but then they'll say a year out it's still going and resonating and stuff like that. Um, yeah. So, and if you're curious about reviews, you can look me up on Google, Ashcashtruee Studios. Yeah. I try to be good at like putting the reviews on there, but I be forgetting when I send them out. But if you want the cold hard truth, I would definitely give it to you. I'm your spiritual homegirl. So that's what it is. I'm also gonna change my TikTok because I did have my booking link or my link period. But it didn't just put my regular YouTube, but you can find it in the description box of any YouTube video that I have. It'll take you to the booking link, whatever. So yeah, or message me if you need the link. I will send it to you if it's not available. Cause I don't know, TikTok is kind of weird. All right, then Kia, you said I don't know if I want love or career because I am in school. So we'll take a look at that. We'll kind of touch on both of them, and see what's going on. And then Tiana, you said I'm a Taurus. We don't like hearing it, but needs to be said. Yes, I dated Taurus. This man would never hear what the fuck I had to say until shit blew up in flames, and then it would just be like, "Oh, you right, you right, you right." I want to hear I'm right. I want to hear some real shit. All right, Mancha Mama, you said I think he's cool with how we are. Maybe he feels I'm not going to stay long term, so he wants to enjoy the moment. What is his Venus sign? Like I said, we have an age gap. I hope he's not younger than you. And then with him being Aquarius, on top of that, I don't know. It's not like he's playing in your face. I ain't gonna lie. It's not like he's playing in your face. Like Aquarius men are really different. They like to play in your face and shit. No, he's way older than you. Oh, so now I'm concerned. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. See how is he viewing the situation with her? So a change of plans, Queen of Pentacles energy. So this person does not want you to change your mind about them, change your plans on them or dealing with them. But I feel like the Hierophant card, you could want something serious with this person, Eight of Cups. But when things get serious or too intimate, they walk away or they're not like looking for that Lover's card. This person could be somebody who is scorned or they need to heal in some kind of way that they genuinely haven't. Also see with the Judgment card reverse, this could be somebody who like they want all the bells and whistles, but they don't want to file their spiritual taxes with you and claim that you guys are together. Okay, Page of Swords. The person could also have some type of dirt information you need to know about. This is the reason why they're acting this way. But they may watch you a lot. They may watch you a lot with the Ten of Swords to make sure you're not changing your mind, running away, or getting too far from them. He lost his wife a while ago, so that could still be what's like bothering him. Um, so he may feel like yes, you may not feel the shoes entirely, but he does value your presence or this connection. But there's still some type of like, you know how when you hurt yourself and you have like a wound or a cut, but it still hurts. That's what it's giving. And then Tiana, you said my mother is a Sagittarius and she don't mind telling me off. Yeah, Sagittarius will definitely go head to head with an Aquarius all day, every day. But they love each other real bad, but they go head to head. All right. But yeah, Mantra Mama. So this is how he's viewing it. Let's see what's going on with you. I feel like yeah, Nine of Wands, you could be viewing things as like being all in the air, indecisive, giving you a headache, stressing you out. Five of Wands, or making you feel like Herman Carr, you're in this by yourself, or you can't really see the light when it comes to this manifestation, getting what you want. Tower card, and you could feel like some type of impending doom, or you want to make sure if there's a tower, you get out just in time. Yeah, not high priestess. Pisces card, Hangman. All right, so you could just be in suspension when it comes to this Page of Pentacles. There's a very important lesson you're learning here, but I'm seeing Eight of Wands. You have some communication coming in, or you may want to communicate like your achievement or what you want to achieve, or like did you enjoy this person as well, but it's just not giving. But Knight of Cups, they need to come on with that Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, you're putting that onto them. And with the Moon card, they're playing in your face. Eight of Pentacles, King of Wands. It's not that they don't like you or fuck with you or want to deal with you. It's just them. Eh, that's what it is. That's literally what I'm seeing here. It's them. Which is interesting. Hold on. And then we have First Love playing by Avant. So this person can really be stuck on their first love, okay? Or like I said, their wife, did they lost. And oh, he's a Capricorn Venus like me. Aw. No, he's way older. I think it's Capricorn Venus, but I don't know his birth time. So if he's a Capricorn Venus, like he takes love very seriously. Like me, I take it very seriously. I'm a Capricorn Venus. I like people to buy me nice shit. I like to buy them nice shit, and I like to take things very seriously. If we're not gonna keep it serious, stay your ass where the fuck you at. This is some lifetime, once in a lifetime. You ever gonna see this shit? Ever gonna be around this shit? Ever gonna need this shit? Because you ain't gonna ever find this shit again. Okay, that's just period. That's probably why all my exes that I've ever had are like messaging me this week and blowing me down. This whole entire month, it's just nobody won't leave me alone. Even friends, I'm just like, yo, chill. I'm just a girl. You said. Yeah, I just don't see it lasting. What we doing now? What's gonna be the outcome? I feel like I'm pulling away. Yeah, this person doesn't want you to get too far. Every time you get too far, it's like they try to pull you back in. Um, Outcome of the situation between the both of them. Spirit, thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, the outcome: Seven of Swords energy and the Page of Wands, and we have the Eight of Cups. So the outcome is that one of you guys continues to watch the other person from afar, or watches them walk away or get away because they're not willing. Seven of Swords to make the plan or execute some type of plan. Eight of Cups, yeah, Emperor card, and you walk away from this person even though they may come up or show up as a divine masculine or empress. Like, I don't give a fuck how you looking. You're not giving me what I'm asking for. Or you're wasting my time. Yeah, that's the outcome here. And then we have I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson. This person may not help the way that they feel, or Page of Pentacles is a very important lesson in this. All right. Yeah, Ace of Cups and the Five of Swords energy. I feel like they may give you enough or bare minimum, but whenever you're not around this person, I don't know if things are like different or the energy's different, but also this person can feel like whenever they're not around you, they think about you like betraying them or dealing with another person or going towards someone else or having the upper hand. But this person wants to remain in control in some kind of way. That's why they give you just enough or what they think you want. All right, Star card. They like to play a lot of mind games, the Hermit card, but they're going to end up lonely and shit. And then when they realize they're alone, they may try to manifest you back. You could stay in this. That's really what this person want with the heart, with the Hierophant card. No, with the Hermit card and the Nine of Cups. They really want you to stay in this, or you make them feel less lonely. Um, yeah. But even if you stay, if you stay, I like this song. Michael Jackson. Yeah, so if you stay, Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like you're gonna have a hollow victory, or it's not gonna be victorious if you was to stay. But like I said, I'm not one of the tarot readers who force you to do stuff. It's going however long you take is how long you take. Okay. Some things are easier said than done. But King of Pentacles, if you stay, you may be financially well off or taken care of or whatever. But I'm seeing here with the Knight of Pentacles in the Death card, you may be waiting for a change, waiting for them to change your energy, behavior, their tune towards you. But it's just things are going to be a plateau. They're going to be steady, and that's just what it's going to be. You know? Yeah, Eight of Wands. But they may tell you how much they love you and they care for you and all that. But that's just what it's going to be. And that doesn't negate the fact that they don't. It's just, it's what it is. And you become the Empress. Or you're already the Empress, but you become the Empress in their eyes for dealing with all this Knight of Cups. And then it's like, they finally give it to you, Queen of Cups energy, Tower card, and they really realize that, like, either one, they realize that this lady is dead as fuck. She's not coming back, or she approves of this, and they work through that blockage. They have to work through that blockage. It's just what it is. All right. Yeah, just gonna move forward. I still have love for him. Yeah, and that's just what it is. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes when things don't work out, you just still have to have love or hold space for that person, but still get the fuck on. Like. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Don't let this shake your confidence or your power energy, strength card energy. Don't let it do that. But that's what I'm seeing here. Yeah, don't force anything with them, because with them being Aquarius, it's just gonna make them act more like how you don't want them to act. Because I hate when people try to force me to do shit, because I'm not gonna do it anyways. And now I'm really not gonna do it. So that could be of significance. If I wanted to, I couldn't help it, baby. If I could. Actually, what's my North Node? My North Node is Leo. So that's why I'm always in the public eye. I'm always posting on social media. I do a lot of things by myself. I travel a lot by myself. I have multiple interests, talents, studies. That's why my North Node is in Leo, the 10th house. So yeah, I'm supposed to be doing what I'm doing, or like having more notoriety, success, giving men in a certain industry a run for their money, status, image, structure. You said you want to remarry into a good relationship. I definitely agree, and you deserve that. If that's what you want, that's what you want. And you said your North Node is in Virgo. Let me think about that for a second. Um, all right, so with your North Node being in Virgo, your relationships, your marriages, your friendships, all these things, your business partners. I feel like you're being placed in people's life to share certain things with them that they don't understand, or vice versa. Or you may feel like you have to share your love life, your marriage, your relationship, or how these things make you feel, or your style. Yeah. Yeah, you post to be in the public eye. Yeah, my North Node is in Leo. So it's like even if I don't want to be seen, I'm seen. Even if I don't want attention, I'm getting the attention. And me personally, it took me so long to get comfortable with shit like that because I used to hate shit like that. But now I'm just like whatever. Everybody's always looking and shit. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, when I was younger, I used to hate that. Like when I used to do choir for like 5 years, I hated having to like sing in front of people and like all that stuff. Once the astrologer said that since all my Libra boyfriend, I need to know what he's feeling. Mm. Yeah. All right, so I'll pin it again for those of you guys who want to get reads. I don't. And then I'm going to be getting off of here in the next 15 minutes, y'all. But I will be doing. Is today Friday? Oh no, it's Thursday. Child. I'm thinking it's Friday. That's the problem. Y'all, I really thought it was Friday. Get the fuck out of here. The way you love, the way you love. You're welcome. You are welcome. It's 4 o'clock. All right. Oh, she said you're very intuitive. You have a lot of very intuitive placements. Yeah, so I would take advantage of those. I would be in a position that requires or takes, you know, um, you know, take advantage of those. Do any spiritual work, I'll have to do it behind the scenes. Yes, because Virgos are very meticulous with details. So you could be the one who's pulling the strings behind the scenes. That's a really good placement. And it also is like less hectic as well too for you, Tiana. Megan, you said was Seth disappointed today when he found out it was me texting him? Oh Lord, I hope you weren't catfishing nobody. Yeah, this person was very disappointed with the Four Cups and the King of Swords energy. They were very disappointed. They were. Yeah, the Tower card. It's gonna be a Tower moment for this person. Ace of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, but they're just trying to move on from that, or they're just like, okay, fuck it, whatever. They learned a lesson. Ace of Cups. They could be wanting an offer from someone else, or wanting to rejuvenate or restore or bounce back from this situation. I wouldn't say with you, but I would just say period. Either with another person or just trying to heal themselves because of finding this out caused a little bit of a damage for them, or caused some type of conflict in some kind of way. Yeah. So last call for readings, y'all. Last call for readings. Yeah. Last call for readings, y'all. Last call for readings, y'all. Ashley, what do you see yourself? Um, I feel like you have the personality to teach tarot. I do teach tarot. I do teach tarot. I do have a tarot class. I just had two of them. Oh no, Kia, you're next. Um, I do have a tarot class, and I'm actually formulating another class behind the scenes. I do teach things of that nature, but I am doing a relaunch on like the business and like my metaphysical shop and all that stuff. You said, what do you see yourself as a reader in or where? Typically as a reader, for myself, I don't just confine myself to being a reader because it's like by day I work in actual healthcare, and I'm in school for that, and it's like by night I'm Batman. I'm a reader, spiritualist, seventh generational root worker. I just see myself taking my metaphysical shop more seriously, doing readings in person, working towards having a brick and mortar, providing them in another place. But I do teach tarot, and I wanna have a retreat. I wanna do like a spiritual retreat coming up soon, but I'm gonna build some momentum up for that. Um, but yeah, do you do any herbal work? Yes, I'm a seventh generational hoodoo root worker. I do herbal work, but not just like magic, but also like using the herbs to like heal your mind, body, and soul to make tinctures, salves, teas, or just using them to cook. There's so many different words, or not words, ways you can use herbs instead of just one way, and I feel like people forget about that. And herbs have their own personality; they have their own energy. They're able to program that they are alive, just like water and every other element. So you got to take that. Hey, Abigail, welcome back. Take that into account. Um, and then Kia, I didn't get yours. Let me see. So Kia, what was your question? I remember you paid for one, but I can't see. Oh no, you asked me about love and finance. So let's take or love and career because you're in school. All right. So let's see what's going on here. Mm, okay. So when it comes to you, Kia, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life. Mm, okay. Okay. All right. So I feel like right now, when it comes to your love life, Ace of Cups, you could be wanting to offer opportunity or some type of love. But I feel like Five of Cups, you could be mourning or feeling sad because you're not getting what you want. Or every time you get a love offer, Knight of Cups energy in the reverse, things end, or you realize that this is not what you wanted, this is not what you manifest, or somebody is not in alignment with you, or it just won't work out. But I feel like in your love life judgment card, the devil card, you have some people who are like either causing trouble in your love life or jealous of you that you were dealing with romantically or third parties. They're all getting their karma with the Fool card. You will have a new beginning in your love life here. I am seeing this with the Empress and the Death card, but your love life is on suspension right now, or it should be with the Sun card until you're able to stand in your true authenticity or work through some type of divinely guided delay, high priestess, two of pentacles, because you have too much on your plate or things that need your focus elsewhere. And sometimes it's like that. But yeah, Nine of Swords, this can make you feel kind of sad. Justice card, but Two of Swords, it will pay off. Or you'll realize that you do need that peace and harmony, or that peace and harmony is needed. But you do have people here when it comes to romantically stalking, looking, spying, seeing what you're up to. Do you have a new person? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about them because they're thinking about you? Or more importantly, people talking about this, thinking that you're hiding a man, hiding a woman, or like Ace of Swords, Page of Wands. You could be dealing with somebody who's long distance here, Two of Swords, or people wonder about this, but then they act very wishy-washy to you because they don't want you to know that they've been talking about you or saying that your love life is dry or barren or nothing is going on. Yeah. Um, you asked me, are there any tarot readers online that you can say are really good on YouTube? Um, there was a lady that I watched her videos faithfully. Her name was Sin Star 555 Tarot. She had like 100 and something thousand, but she was one of the best tarot readers. Something I think she deleted her channel or somebody deleted it, took it down. She has a new name, but if you look up Sin Star 555, it will come up. She's one of my most favorite readers. Um, that's the only. I mean, there's other good ones, but I can think of her off the top of my head. Um, yeah, that's the only tarot reader on YouTube that I can think off the top of my head that I genuinely like and resonate with them energetically. Oh, there's another one. what the fuck is her name? I can't think of her name, but she is like a whistleblower. I'm trying to think. But that's the only person I can think off the top of my head. Sin Star 555 Tarot. Love her. Silver Eye Tarot, the light skinned girl. I like her too. And that's really it. I don't know. I don't watch too many tarot readers because it's like I feel like when I watch them, it's like for the next month or 2 months, it's like they're regurgitating my energy out of their mouth for the reading, but that's all. I don't know. I'm just careful about who I energetically intertwine with on YouTube. And then it'd be a lot of drama over there too. Thank you, Tiana. All right, sorry about that, Kia. Also, what's going on? Now that we're looking at your love, let's look at your career. So I know that you're in school. Let's see how school is going for you. Temperance card. So school is coming along. School could be going really, really well, or you're gonna go really far. You have some good news coming in, good grades coming in. But I feel like when it comes to your schooling and career, you're about to be elevated. Yeah, King of Wands, continue to stay hyper focused, Magician card, and the Two of Pentacles. Your manifestation is not out of reach. It's not. Also, last call for readings, y'all. All right, but yeah, Five of Pentacles and the King of Cups. You also can have people here on the outside looking in on what you're doing because they don't feel like they have the emotional depth or the money or finances to do what you're doing here. Like you don't know how blessed you are in your career, your job right now, or what you're going to school for. A Tower card. Also, there could be people here like friends, family, lovers, judgment card energy who you're proving them wrong. If they feel like you should have dropped out or quit or not being able to work or failed already, but you're carrying on. Change card, Three of Wands. So you have your back turned to the wind. You set fire to the rain, like Adele said. So things are looking really good. Three of Swords energy and a Five of Swords. All right. But there's a masculine energy here who feels kind of heartbroken or mad or sad that you want something for yourself. Could be a Aries, a air sign, Sagittarius, water sign, Scorpio, masculine. All right, but overall, when it comes to like your schooling and things of that nature, I feel like things look really, really good. High Priestess, not High Priestess, the Hangman. I don't want to keep seeing that. Yeah, Ace of Wands, but things are gonna be very surprising. Also, there could be another feminine energy competing with you right now, whether this is somebody you go to school with or like it could be a fire sign or a water sign, Aries or Sagittarius or a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They're competing with you, and like whoever they hang out with or deal with, like I don't know if they have like some type of posse here, some type of grouping, but it's like 2 to 3 people here who are just watching you some kind of way, and they want to beat you to the finish line, or you know, yeah, they're looking at you and they're comparing your progress to their progress here. They're talking about you and your good grades or maybe what you're doing here, but you are being watched at this current time, being here for swords. People that you cut off, put to rest, but people who are also watching you carry this heavy load, this legacy, this declare and decree. Um, so that's what I'm seeing here. Hermit card, continue to stay to yourself. Don't reveal too much. Keep it pee, keep it a bean. Yeah, keep it a bean. The Nine of Cups and the Moon card. Don't worry about what's going on, bump behind the scenes or bump in the night, but just be fine. Um, yeah. So let's get you some oracle. Let's look at your love life oracle there. But overall, you're looking for things to possibly change in your love life. But as of right now, yeah, you're calling in a soulmate or a high level commitment. All right, and they're going to be expressing their love to you, how you feel. But as of right now, excuse me, how they feel. But as of right now, yeah, chemistry. There's somebody you don't have chemistry with, or people you may not be feeling chemistry with them. Also, you could be trying to control your love life and narrative or things around you. Just let them flow. All right. And don't try to self sabotage things with this soulmate by trying to control them or the situation. All right. But yeah, stay optimistic about your love life. You are so welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, because your finances, the career, I feel like, yeah, working hard because you about to play hard. Remember that. And not doing it by yourself either. All right. And then once again, today's last call for readings, y'all. Last call for readings. Yeah. All right, Abigail, you said, "Well, Toby say happy birthday to me." I feel like you asked me that already, but I may be wrong. And with the moon card, I feel like you may wait up for this person to tell you happy birthday, but they're intentionally going to take a long time. Hello, gifted youngin. Hey, Wolf, welcome back. Yeah, so you want this person to tell you happy birthday. You want to know if they are. To tell you the truth or not. They're not going to tell you happy birthday. They know when your birthday is. They know everything about you, but they're not going to tell you this. They're not. They want to see you in pain or suffer. or they want to see if this affects you, or they're wondering if it will affect you. This person knows exactly what they're doing here, Abigail. Okay, if that man don't tell you happy birthday, girl, fuck that man, fuck that nigga. Yeah, he's too much. Yeah, he's fucking sassy as shit with the King of Pentacles energy. It's like their way to highway. These men are becoming so sassy. Like, if everybody want to be the boys, who gonna be the girls? Like, and everybody want to be the girls, who gonna be the boys? All right. Anyways, this is the end of the lie because I didn't give up the cat. Yeah, that's really weird. That's really weird. For him to get mad at you because you don't give the cat, he is the cat, baby. He is the Bucci cat. Hmm. Like, do you need a pad? Yeah, because it's like, baby, go ahead and pull that skirt up. It's giving pull that skirt up. He didn't showcase his madness, but I could tell. You can always tell when like a guy is like really mad or anything like that. You can tell. Especially when they try to like hide that shit, act like, oh, they're not bothered. You're bothered. Yeah, yeah. Sing happy birthday to yourself, girl. Shout out to Wolf. Girl, these men be wanting you to be bothered, honey, and they don't even be talking about nothing. Like, girl, these men do not be talking about nothing. All they want to do is be around in your place and shit. And that's why I don't fuck with nobody. That's why I just cut everybody off. I don't want no man. I don't want no friend. I don't want no ex. I don't want nobody. Everybody stay where the fuck you at, because y'all all weird as hell. And me being the Aquarius, that's how I am anyways. I cut everybody off by default. Stay gone. Bye. Mm-mm. He says, how do you want cat with no flowers, no dates, no nothing? Yeah, because this person, they want you to lower your standards to get used to breadcrumbs or get used to your value changing when you know exactly who you are, because they don't want you to know your value, because secretly they sassy. They the woman's girl. These men is something else. Like, where's the money? And then on top of that, these men don't be want to spend no money. Then it's like they spend $20. They acting like they spent $5 million. Like, bitch, stop playing. Cause now your ass blocked. Like, $20 is crazy. If you already complaining and shit over $20 as a man, I can only imagine if we're going out to a date or we going on vacation, or you gotta buy me a gift or something. Like, these men be stingy with their money on, and scared you gonna take their money on because they don't have none. That's what it is. I've dealt with men who have money. When men have money, they don't be caring about shit like that. They just give it to you and whatever. You need an Uber, they're gonna book you the Uber. Or they want you here, they want to do this for you, do that for you. I mean, they don't even say nothing. They just do it. They do it. They buy it. You send them, hey, I want this. Hey, I'm hungry. I need this. Hey, and they just keep moving. Girl, these men, Jesus. And what make it worse is that women be having kids with these men, and the men still ain't got no money. Still ain't doing nothing for them. For your birthday, Valentine's Day, Halloween, like nothing. Nothing. And that's why you be by yourself. One thing about it, always put yourself first, and always think about yourself first when it comes to a man, because they're always gonna let you know that they're thinking about themselves first, even if it's unconsciously. So always be a bitch. Always get your needs met and negotiated, and always put yourself first. All that other shit comes later, and even then, it don't come later. It's either they're your friend or y'all is together and they're your husband. There's no in between. All that boyfriend girlfriend shit is played the fuck out. We're not in high school. Aquarius energy for suicidal all day. It's when y'all spending that called low life loser. Yeah, yeah. Shout out to Wolf. Like, man, y'all know how this shit go. Y'all know how this shit goes. Okay, honey. These folks don't be doing shit, but they still be trying to act like they doing something. It don't be nothing going on. Ciao, ciao, ciao. And also, me personally, I feel like as a woman, once you become 21, you automatically, all that play shit and dating men because they're sexy and dating men because they're fine and all this shit, that shit goes out the window. You do that shit in your younger 1920s, and you do that shit when you in high school. Because when you grown, I'm gonna go ahead and say something that's very off. It's not about how a man looks. It's not about how a man looks. Does he have that money? Is he a provider? Is he a protector? Is he gonna do this shit? Is he going to actually hold space for you and not be jealous of you and be sassy? Is he actually going to have transportation for you? Going to be able to build with you? Can he take control to where you don't have to think for everybody or use your brain or plan anything? And even though you're 18, girl, I know you probably tired of them. And it does take men longer to mature as well too. So keep that in mind. Always date up when you're dating. When you're young and sexy, you can play that young and sexy game if you want a sneaky link, or you're not really looking for a commitment. You could date a guy who's fine, or got hoes and all that other shit. If you're not looking for nothing serious, because it's just whatever. You gotta let them be sassy. Yeah, yeah. And also, if a man is like acting like, oh, I'm not gonna spend money on you because I don't know if we're dating or we're gonna be together or all this and all that, bitch, shut your bitch ass up. Shut your bitch ass up. Okay. Like, they be want you to feed them, bathe them, clothe them, change them. I'm not your mom. Not your mother. Not your friend. Not your homeboy. So sorry. I'm a woman, baby. Yeah, exactly. Like, does he want to have a wife or be a husband and a father? Yeah, they don't think about that because men brains don't really think in the future until they're like 30 plus, 35 plus. And even then, some of them be a little slow. That's why also y'all, I be watching those pop the balloons with Arlette, and I sit back and watch how men act and they treat women and what they do and mannerisms and just vice versa. I like to like people watch and see what the fuck really be going on, because it's like, are you serious? I have an older Libra man. He told me straight up he wants to settle down, and if I don't, he can go about his way. Yeah, but you gotta watch them older men too, because if you're just trying to rush and settle down, baby, we need we need some money. If a man is rushing you to settle down, that nigga better have the goddamn. You better have all your bills totaled up and send his ass the check. Ain't no, we shouldn't be having a conversation about 50-50 either. But hey, people get offended when I say that. But yes, pop the balloon definitely set our people back. But child, yeah. Tammy, you asked me this yesterday if Jay wants to be with you. You asked me the same question. I think I may be wrong. Everybody needs to grow up. Yeah. As of right now, the answer is no. I feel like this person can feel you pulling on their energy, Tammy. As of right now, no, they're wasting your time. Hey, Tina. Oh, you asked about marriage. I knew it was one of them. I couldn't remember. But yeah, this person is like they're holding back essentially, Tammy. They're like lounging you out. Excuse me, time wasting. Yeah, and I hate when people do that because it's like, why waste my time? And it's funny because I used to waste people's time too until I realized I got older and I was like, wow, okay. Even in the tarot community, the tarot community is so fucking messy. That shit needs to be studied. Like, another thing, like me as a reader, every time I meet another person that's a reader, is either one, they're copying me, two, they have some type of beef with me that I don't even know they exist, or three, they be cool, but like they secretly be wishing on my downfall and shit. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I don't like the tarot community. Like, I stay out of those tarot politics. But I see people come on my channel and they like intentionally comment another reader's name because that reader's like copying me or talking about me, or yeah. So that's just very weird. It'd be like weird shit going on in the tarot community. Like on TikTok, even on TikTok, that's where the real weird bitches be who do tarot and shit and oracles and all that stuff. And it's always like a weird ass, dusty ass bitch with a big ass evil eye, and she's the evil eye she's trying to protect herself from, because she's putting it towards everybody else like a magnifying glass. But yeah, these men be so stingy with the money and like, yeah. I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I think I should have a talk show, podcast, or something. Like, what's the type of conversation? Because I could talk for days about a lot of shit. Um, I don't know. I just do not like. And then it's funny because I do not like the spiritualists on TikTok. I just feel like either they're really mean, or like when I see them in reality or their real pages and all that stuff, they're like karmic. They're like karmic as hell. And it's not like karmic as in like they're having fun, but it's karmic as in like, oh my god, you're a bully. You're really mean. Or you're a copycat. This isn't even your personality. You're weird as fuck, or you're competing with this person. Um yeah, the male species only want one thing. They just want to tear your ass up. They want to tear your ass up. That's it. That's all they want. Bullying as a grown adult ain't cute. Literally, y'all, there's this girl at my job who's trying to like. There's two people at my job that are trying to bully me, and these bitches is like older than me, and I'm 25. It's just like, what is all this about? Like you're trying to bully me, or trying to get people to not like me, or say you don't fuck with me, but when it's just me and you talk to me and show me all these different things and be cool and all this stuff. And one bitch wanted my friend, and I thought she was my friend, and then she just started acting weird. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, it be some weird shit going on. Yeah, girl, that's I don't know. Maybe that is what it is because I don't know, Abigail, maybe y'all right. Would be great. I would tune in. Yeah, Tiana. So I think I'm actually gonna do these TED Talks, but I try to put it more on my third channel, Life with Ashley Allure, just to kind of like keep things over there. So I do a lot of like beauty, hair, makeup content, like vlogs when I go to like concerts or parties, get ready with me and all that. And I do talk about shit over there. But I feel like I have more freedom over there because I don't have that many subscribers. But I like talking over there. On my main channel, like I say one word and like they're just like bitch, and then they try to flag my content and shit and block my YouTube and block my TikTok. Like I literally just got unblocked on both of them. So that's why I've been really moving towards doing more collective read to my second channel and doing more girly shit. Yeah, it's always some flip flopping weird shit. Yeah. So I don't know, y'all. And then another thing as a reader, I'm one of those readers where I'm not gonna lie and say like everything is sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops. If I'm going through it, I'm going through it, and I'm gonna tell you, bitch, ain't no readings today, ain't no readings this week, bitch. I'm tired, bitch. I'm sad, or whatever is going on. I'm not just gonna be like, oh my god, sunshine, rainbows, and lollipops, and it's love and light. It's not because in order for me to be used by the Most High and my ancestors and etc. Like everybody, you're not gonna have a good day every day. Um, you said you've been, oh yeah, you have been going to me for years. You've seen my ups, my downs. Me moving different places and just my elevation, and I like that. Because I feel like I can grow as a collective with y'all, and it's not just money or it's not just social media or fame or anything like that. Of course not. People book readings, they want to hear the good instead of the bad. Yeah, and I try to keep things balanced here. And then some people, like I've literally seen readers where they just tell you a whole bunch of good ass shit, and it's like, oh my god, I didn't even tell you that I was a reader, and this is the bullshit ass reading. Um, so yeah, that's another thing. But I do keep it a buck. Thank you so much, Aaliyah. You're literally the realest reader. You help change lives. I try to. And Wolf, I don't know. I think Wolf was like one of my first. I'm on YouTube too. I think Wolf was like one of my first subscribers, and like when I first got my 1,000 followers. When I first started like doing readings for the public, I think he was like one of my first 1,000 followers. Him and Sunshine, I've had them for a while, and I know it's 2025 now. I never thought I would be like have this or be famous or anything. Well, I wouldn't say famous, but known in a way. It's interesting. Hello, huh? What does it say? It goes straight to the voicemail. Damn. Oh, like his FaceTime. Nothing. I'm gonna come over there before you get situated. Yeah, I tried, but I can't see the back of my head. Yeah, it's black threads. So what are like cutting all my hair off? Yeah. So I'll be over there in a little while. She in her room. Call her. She in her room. I'll be over here in like 30 minutes. All right, bye. But yeah, you said when I first came to you, it was my first reading. I needed your help, and you opened that up for me. I remember that, and I also remember. I try to remember everybody, but if I don't remember you, it's because I just probably don't remember you. But I remember everybody. If you ever got a reading with me, or you're very consistent, or I've seen you at least 3 to 4 times, I remember you, your name, anything. Hey, Sonia. Um. So yeah, I don't know, y'all. I just be experiencing life, and like when I be meeting people and having connections and friends, that shit be so fucking spiritual to the point where I be having to do like story times, like on what the fuck be going on because it just be like crazy as shit. Like how people be explaining these spiritual connections and friendships and all this stuff, like that literally be my life. Like when I be watching scary movies like The Conjuring and all that stuff, that be my life. Hola mami, ¿cómo estás? Hi. Hi. Hello. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. Anyways, last call for readings, y'all. I'm about to get off of here. I'm about to go take my hair down and wash it because I've been going to the gym every single day this week, and my hair stinks. But I had this hair in for like a month and a half. But I'm ready to wear my real hair. Hey Sonia, love your hair. Blessings. You're so beautiful inside and out. Love your vibe. Blessings. Thank you so much. Guapa de niña. Thank you so much. But yeah, so I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna do live tomorrow when I get off, y'all. With y'all, it's gonna be Friday night live. I thought today was Friday. Um, but yeah, in 2 weeks. I'll see you guys very soon. I'm about to go wash my hair and wash my ass. And then Aaliyah, I'll see you tomorrow. I know you always pop in from time to time. But yeah, and then I'll probably see Wolf tomorrow too. Um, but yeah, I will see y'all later. Yeah, and then go ahead and do it tonight, Thursday